ever created. This is a tender perennial. It is the violet geranium. So this really looks like the geraniums you see in Europe.
Oh my gosh, yes, and this actually comes from Switzerland. So this is called the Caliope Cascade geranium, and it is the only one of its kind. You will not find this in any other color, and honestly, I'm not even mad about it because
I love this color.
Violet is so electric in the garden.
These flowers are so beautiful.
They're absolutely beautiful. So why this is the best and the newest in the geranium breeding, Sandra, is it's combining the ivy geranium, which is known for its trailing habit but very small flowers, and then it's combined with the zonal geranium, which is known for its upright habit but very large flowers. So now you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting what you see here, beautiful
these are
cascading
real flowers,
and then all of the flowers. So truly, this is a combination of the best you can get for geraniums.
Look at these flowers.
Aren't they stunning?
And these are, okay, obviously it's still early in the year. I just want to show you, this is going to get covered with even more flowers.
Absolutely
Everywhere
right.
I look, there are more flowers ready to burst. So pretty soon, this is going to be more flower than leaves. It's just, it's February. You can only do so much in February in the greenhouse. But this is going to get even fuller. So I'm not going to find this geranium down at my big box store or local nursery. This is a testament to 4 generations of Robertas working with the best breeders in Europe.
That's right. You know, you would be hard pressed to find this anywhere else. It actually was debuted just last year. So it's still very new to the gardening world. And for that reason, you know, it's kind of the newest and the best. You always talk about better breeding, and that's what, you know, my family with Robertas, that's what we try to do. So my uncle, we have great relationships with all these breeders, and these come out of Switzerland with a breeding company named Syngenta, who is world renowned for geraniums. So they really wanted to take the best of the ivy geranium and the best of the zonal and combine them, and that's giving us the gorgeous Calliope. Now you can see how the foliage, Sandra, just kind of cascades over this container. This geranium is perfect for hanging baskets.
Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have hanging baskets on QVC.com that come in a pack of 2, which would be perfect for this collection because it's a 4-piece. So all you would need to do is, you know, take 2 of your plants, which I'll show you here.
My gosh, they're going to probably come blooming. Look at this.
Out of the box.
Randomly, she picked up a set. This is how they're going to come to you if you want them. 1-800-500-7590. You absolutely cannot wait. This is the only order of the season. And on auto delivery, we will send these out to you if you want spring of 25. Tell me about this Ellie pot.
I would love to.
these for environmental reasons. I also love them for ease of planting.
Absolutely. And for the health of our plants. So you'll notice this is like a paper container. And like Sandra said, it's called an Ellie pot. And you'll notice the roots just grow right through it.
Yeah, you can't even see the paper because it's clear, but there is a paper wrapped around here.
Around the soil. That's exactly right. So when you get your plants, you know, sent to your home, you're just going to pop them out of the box and then find somewhere that you really want to enjoy these geraniums. I would recommend planting them in a hanging basket so that you can really enjoy that cascading effect. But plant them directly in the garden bed. You know, geraniums are historically one of the most popular annual bedding plants for good reason, because they're very easy to grow. But this collection is just brand new as of last year, so you would be hard-pressed to find this anywhere but here with us at QVC.
Question for you. How much sun do they need, and what do I need to do to really keep them looking like this?
That's a great question. I would say with geraniums, the more sun, the better.
Okay.
I would at least a half day, but a full day is best.
Okay.
That's really going to allow all these buds to burst open. And I want to show you the Roberta's Bounty all-purpose plant food. Now, for the ice plant, I didn't really mention it because ice plant's pretty easy to grow. So are the geraniums, but if you really want all of these flowers all season long, definitely pick up a bag of this. It gives your plants the macro and micronutrients that they need to really just burst open.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something very quickly about this. This Bounty all-purpose plant food, you can call us at 1-800-500-7590 to pick it up or go to QVC.com. It is, there's the information on the screen. It's customer top rated. So if you've ever used fertilizer and plant food and you're like, I think it did something, I can't tell. This people use, and they can tell such a big difference that they made it customer top rated. If you want gorgeous plants, feed them. So these geraniums, not gonna find them down at the local nursery, probably not gonna find them at the big box store. This is special. The Wallines from Roberta's worked with this breeder in Switzerland to bring us flowers that do remind me of, like, whenever I'm in Europe, I see the most beautiful geraniums there.
Absolutely.
And I've said to my husband, actually, even like in Norway last year, I said, why why don't we have geraniums like this? Well, guess what? We do.
We do now. Exactly. They're just harder to find. And Sandra, if we could run through those images,
please, let's look.
Just to consider, you know, so speaking of in Europe, you know, Europeans, they definitely know gardening very well. And one of the most classic ways to grow geraniums is in window boxes. So I'm not sure if you saw that over in Norway.
Yeah, constantly. Love,
absolutely, because it's just a super easy plant to grow. But also, if you can find the Calliope geranium, imagine in your window boxes, and then as they grow, they're just gonna effortlessly cascade over, just giving you that beautiful flow and kind of spilling effect.
Okay, now, if you love how this looks, it's only gonna get better when you grow them. These are all real flowers, and you can see buds. It's still early, you guys, it's only February. These are all gonna open. If we have enough to present this in a few weeks, good luck even finding greenery. It's gonna just be a mass of flowers. In fact, let's look at those images so you can see just how full the potential is with this plant. So if we can take a look at those pictures. In the meantime, going so quickly. Oh, there's your Uncle Eric.
Yes.
He's the one that works with the breeders in Switzerland to get this to us.
That's absolutely right. And that photo he actually took, I think it was like July 15th. So that's just in the middle of the summer. Now you'll start to see.
That's
it's
one
giant.
plant.
That was one plant, exactly. So these really grow fast and they will bloom for you starting at the end of spring all the way through fall.
The flowers are so big, they almost look like hydrangeas.
Aren't they beautiful?
Like
These
big,
huge flower
pearls
umbels.
Flowers,
And not to mention also, the foliage is very nice. So other geraniums, such as a pure ivy geranium, they have very small flowers and very small foliage. I love this Calliope because you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting these massive flower clusters, and then also the foliage is beautiful.
Okay, please do not wait if you want them. They are going quickly. 1-800-500-7590. It really is the best of the European geraniums that you typically cannot find here. Actually, even the Europeans didn't have this geranium until last year, right, when it became new to the market.
Yeah, and so here you see it planted in the window box, and now that's probably 2 plants only literally after like a month of growth. That's why it hasn't quite started to cascade over, but that's what makes this geranium so special.
And you're getting 4, so you could do 2 window boxes, you could do 4 baskets. These end up being $6 a piece with free shipping and handling. What a great value on something that's priceless, like just the joy you get looking at these flowers.
Absolutely, and if you're thinking, well, you know, it's a little early for me to be considering buying flowers, I'll just wait until April or May. For one, it would be hard to find this variety of geranium anywhere else. And if you wanted to wait and buy a pre-planted hanging basket like this, it would be a very pretty penny.
Well,
so for very little effort, you can do it yourself.
Do it yourself. 1-800-500-7590. Another 200 have just gone out the door. Please don't wait. Pick up the Bounty plant fertilizer. And when you get them home, do not be surprised if your plants are either already blooming like this that we're going to ship you, or they will be blooming very quickly. Now these are called a tender perennial. So in some warmer zones, they are perennial. In Pennsylvania though, this is going to be an annual for me, right?
That's right. So what that means though for you, Sandra, is that you're going to have so many flowers starting at the end of spring all the way through summer to fall. That's the beauty of, you know, adding annuals into your garden.
Because they're flower machines.
Exactly.
When the other perennials are gone and you're waiting for other ones to pop up, this is going to be the constant color for months. I just think one set of these, you could fill a few planters on your deck, and that would almost be all you would have to do.
Absolutely right. And
like,
that's the beautiful.
They get so big and beautiful.
That's right. I'll just explain. So this is one right out of the box. These blooms or these buds are about to open up. Now, if you want to have if you're an impatient gardener, plant 2 together, and this is what you can expect after just 6 weeks of growth.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. 3 easy payments of $8.66. I love this purple pink color. Like it's like this fuchsia, amazing color. So pretty. All right, 1-800-500-7590. Don't wait, they are going quickly. And if you, how many ordered now? 300 ordered, and if you want to put them with the ice plants.
Oh yeah, the colors are amazing.
Okay,
there we go.
Steph just designed your entire container garden for you. You're welcome. It's so
we should have done that from the beginning.
You don't really have to spend that much money to get a wow, and unless your neighbors were watching this show, they won't have it. You'll be the only one. Thank you so much, Steph.
Thanks, Sandra.
All right, if you love plants, an hour of Philip Watson is coming up next. Terry Kahn is joining us, so happy shopping there. You're going to love what Philip's brought you. In the meantime, I'll see you tomorrow on our sister channel at 2 o'clock with Mary for It Takes Two. Happy shopping.